Anyway, Ringo-san, go tell Miss Sister Basket that Ichigo-san is sick. Ask Miss Class. Rika, you help smooth things over. Rika nods and leaves the room with Ringo. Look at the soda water on the desk with a novel beside it. This looks like another job for Detective Suoh.
Suoh-san?
Suoh-san? What? I come back from reflecting on this morning's chain of events when a hand is waved in front of my eyes. You weren't listening. We were talking about what we should do now. I think we've caught up for now, but... She turns her eyes to Ringo, who's looking down. We played wait and see today, like Rika said, but there hasn't been a peep from her. What? You're saying it's my fault? No, not at all, but if Ichigo-san was just trying to scare us, then I think she would have shown herself by now. Sorry. No, I'm not criticising you, Ringo-san. When her attempt at being light-hearted was met with a serious reply, Yuri lets out a sigh and goes quiet. But, is the reason Rika-san wanted to wait because you thought Ichigo-san was playing a trick on us? Half and half. Based on her character, such a prank is none out of the realm of possibility. The other half, she might be in anguish over something, or so I thought. Less than 2 months at the academy. 5 classmates have already quit. It could be because of a situation at home. Or they could have been struggling with something. I figured if Ichigo-san disappeared because she was having a problem, we shouldn't make a big deal out of it and should just wait it out. If we made a fuss, it might be harder for it to come back, don't you think? That's true. If it were me, I would probably end up living in a forest. Finding that fort. Rika-san's changed. This conclusion is unlike the Rika I've known up until now. Who wouldn't have broken a wall if her life depended on it. She's changed in the past 2 months. I guess it's going to be awkward for her. Perhaps she'd wait a little longer. Thank you for being so thoughtful towards my sister. Ichigo's my friend. Mayuri says it like the most obvious thing in the world. My heart feels as though it's been squeezed in my chest. One thing I want, everyone else is getting so easily. Let's wait and see today. If anything else changes, I'll search campus tomorrow. We're better than doing nothing, Suoh-san. You got any ideas? We're looking at explaining 10 ties. She's really trying to go home. A seller would come by in a few days, so... What if we wrote Ichigo-san a letter and put it in the post? I see. The school gathers letters once a week, but the situation being what it is, it's probably better to have someone put it in a post so no one sees it. That's a good idea. Thanks, Suoh-san. My Amitiė partners and Ringo praise me, but I'm more concerned about missing Ichigo. And I'm stuck on the fact that Yuri called her a friend. What I can do is a fake smile. Two days have passed, and we still haven't heard from Ichigo Sasaki. We looked at all the major places on campus, but there's no trace of her. It's as if she really has been taken away by the curse of Bloody Mary. The sun's starting to set. I should head back to see how everyone else fared. We looked at her in groups of 2 until now, but with time running out, we decided to split up and search one by one. Maybe someone else will have found her. That's probably just wishful thinking. What are you wishing for? Is it me? Oh, hello, Yagaki. Someone whispers into my ear. I lead back with a shriek. Oh no! What a gully scream, Suoh-kun. Like a fair maiden. The president of a council of Nikkei is standing there with a scarlet sun on her back, hands on her hips and wearing a wry smile. Well, I am a maiden. Anyone would be surprised if you stuck up on them. Suoh-kun, some frank advice. No one here is impressed by the fact that you're a virgin. I freeze with a jab, but it's my fault for saying something that couldn't be taken away. So, what's up? You're standing around like a statue. Were you waiting for me? I'd like to respond to her usual joking, telling her she's wrong, but she might know something. She looks into a case of students disappearing after performing Bloody Mary ritual before, but perhaps she knows something. Like where disappeared students went.
So
weird you spacing out like that. Could it be that you're hoping for a kiss on me? No. Yatsuro-senpai, I wanted to ask you something. Me? Sure, go ahead. Ask me anything you want. I falter as she licks her lips and stares at me with her silver eyes. I want to ask you something about a Bloody Mary ritual. Yatsuro scratches her eyebrow and disinterestedly. Bloody Mary? You're still looking into that? Mary told me you already talked to her about it. Yes. We heard about the students who disappeared and how to perform a ritual. The students who disappeared, she didn't say anything about what happened next. What happened next, like finding their gory corpses? I fall silent, unable to find such a joke funny. Yatsuro must have sensed them much as she apologised and taps her forehead. We're deep in thought. What happened next? Well, I never heard of how you were found, so I assume I went back home. You mean you were taken away and never seen again? Oh no. You're getting hung up on all this occult stuff. Listen, Suoh-kun. Things like Bloody Mary and Wendigos and the woods, they're just an excuse for people who want to quit and away anyway. An excuse? Yes. This is a boarding school. People who've gotten closer have all studying up and leave. And if there's a lot of people, it's stirred up rumours, right? The 7 mysteries or contrivance, so to speak, for those who are not satisfied with the academy. Yatsuro-senpai speaks at length at the sunsets. People get homesick or depressed, and that's fine. Those make sense as reason to quit. Let's say even though things aren't going well, we have class partners. Something missing from them, and they suddenly quit. Seems rational to a friend who's left behind, so to make it easy to accept. The 7 mysteries. That's right. I understand the reasoning, but this is as Yatsuro-senpai says. It means I failed to listen to Ichigo's true voice. After that, I too asked Neri about the 4 of the 7 mysteries. But she has ascertained Bloody Mary, Wandering Wendigos, the shapeshifter of the dorms, and the goddess of truth. If you encounter any of them, you'll be spirited away. Should the same with the Mikado-senpai. Don't you think it's strange that all the mysteries make you disappear? In scary stories there's different patterns, like dying or going mad. That's why I think the 7 mysteries of the academy are just an excuse for people who want to quit. There's a momentary silence. It's probably as if is as yet to hear a surmise, but all 7 of the mysteries take you away. But the mysteries I asked about have been solved. Mr. Phase doesn't sit right with me, and I frown. On a final day. We face the 3rd day, but later we propose we wait. Our hopes are dangling by a thread. We search the whole campus and even outside of it, but... we couldn't find her. Yes. We already looked everywhere we possibly could. They droop listlessly. Ringo closes the curtains and pours glasses of soda water for us. Thank you. I was just getting thirsty. The soda water is delicious to us after our tiring search in the forest. Ichigo-san. I feel a twinge of guilt over enjoying a taste at a time like this. The novel Ringo-san borrowed. In awkwardness, I shift my eyes to a bookshelf where I see 2 copies of A Night of a Galactic Railway. The old version, which Igaki let her borrow first, and a new version, which I suppose belongs to Ringo. She had no time to read them. I don't really want to be the one who brings this up, but Yuri, who is playing with empty glass, casts her gaze downward as she speaks. Today is the 3rd day. Time's up. We need to start thinking about our next step. You're right. We won't be able to hide it much longer. A hush spreads over the room. The only thing that can be heard is the sound of soda water bubbling away. It's hard to say anything in this atmosphere. This is the dilemma. We don't want to say anything, but we can't say nothing. Let's tell Sister Basket tomorrow. Yes. We can have a teacher call her. Perhaps she's already at home. It's a realistic plan, and I think it's the right thing to do. However, can't we wait another day or 2? Ringo-san. We call her when she's home, it's fine, but if she's not there... Don't worry. We'll search this much for her and we couldn't find her. That means she's probably already at home. She says that probably because she doesn't believe in being caught. There's a touch of uneasiness in her eyes as she looks at me. Let's wait 1 more day. Suoh-san. You've thought of something? I don't know, but I feel like I'm on the verge of something. Having spoken to Yatsura-senpai, I feel like there's something we've been overlooking in our search for the academy. We have to find out what it is. If Suoh-san says so, I'll go with it. She's the one who solved my problems when I had those misunderstandings. Well, we're still pretty much at a limit, but I stand by my Amitiė partner. Let's give it a try. The course blown, we'll cross the bridge when we come to it. Thank you. Ringo smiles softly as her head bows. The rest of us nod, feeling impatient. After getting back into the dorms, we searched once again until the last minute. Now we're hurrying to wash ourselves before baths close. I'm just saying, it'd be fine if we skip a bath for 1 day. No, that's not how a girl should talk. Plus, we've been walking in the forest a lot and sweating a lot, right? I mean, we can't skip this, can we? I guess so, but... Mioi shrugs obediently and lowers her body in soap with her hands. You should wash your hair first, otherwise you'll have to wash your body twice. Okay, Mum. Such a nag, isn't she, Suoh-san? Oh, I swallowed a chuckle. I'm more concerned about Ringo's quietly washing her hair next to me. I can feel it. I'm on the verge of figuring out something. Huh? Oh, that's funny. What? I haven't seen someone using shampoo hat in forever. Ringo-san looks kind of cute with it. I was using them until a few years ago, but I don't mention it and simply agree then. Oh, no. Look towards the annoyed voice of see Riku stop washing her hair, some tone in disappointment. What is it? It's no big deal. I just mixed up with shampoo and my body soap. I'll do that sometimes. It's weirdly disappointing and feeling, isn't it? But what can you do? You don't have your glasses on, my two look so alike. Thinking about my own word nudges at me and I trail off. The two of them look so alike. The key words swirl around in my head, then fall into place. What Yatsuro Senpai said. The disappearance of Ichigo Sasaki. The last place she was alleged to be before the disappearance of a dorm room. Oh, right. Right. I didn't think about how this all first started. What kind of case is this? Well, who would kidnap her? I mean, other than Yatsuro Senpai. Only Yatsuro Senpai would kidnap her. I don't think she'd do that. It can't be a disappearance because logic dictates. She's a trickster. She's vanished, she's hiding. I'm sure about that, but if I think about the oddities unnoticed, the first thing I felt I was off was something was in my room after Ichigo Sasaki disappeared. That was... disappearing early in the morning doesn't really matter. And the copy of the Night on the Galactic Railroad, again, if I remember correctly, it is a story about running off. But I don't think she's running away. Ringo's attitude? Well, she never really had an attitude. So it must be with soda water. Another thing was off was Saga's room just before we entered the bath. The closed curtains. What's that? Were the curtains closed? I guess they were. We ordered a copy of Night on the Galactic Railroad, but she didn't have time to read it, so it can't be that. The soda water she gave us. There's no... oh yeah, the curtains were closed before we entered the bath. I read the copy of Night on the Galactic Railroad was obvious, he didn't have a chance to read it yet. Soda water was being polite. A mistaken date of manufacturer. I don't get that. Huh. What is it, Suoh-san? I stare at the steaming bath, having arrived at my conjecture. I don't feel so good. I'm gonna head back. Oh really? Should I go with you? I'm fine. I just need to lie down a bit. Oh, Suoh-san doesn't feel well. Wait, I'll quickly wash my hair. I'll still take time to dry it. Here. Seeing me, always snatch a shower head and start whistling Rika's hair. I tell Ringo I'm leaving and exit the bath area on my wobbly legs. I walk through the night air in total darkness. It's chilly out despite being spring, but I'm sweating and I'm feeling despair and excitement about what will happen next. It's like being sick. But I cannot stop sweating, my skin is cold to a touch. If I'm right, we can get her back. There's a big chance things won't be the same. My feet nearly stop as they are prone to do so. However, the sound of 2 pairs of footsteps behind me won't let me. They keep going in a steady beat, then... we arrive at a dark greenhouse, cloaked in shadows. Perhaps because I can't see well, my scent of smell is heightened. I smell a cloying scent of roses and bread baked with barley. but it's also a smell.
本当だ。
It's true.
なんで彼女がここに
My Amitiė partners who half trust and half doubt me say even though I told them where I was going.
そうちゃん
Suoh-chan. Ringo is already here, looks at me with suspicious eyes.
Ah,
he called Ringo-san too. Oh, right.
そうなのね
You must have been surprised by all the secrecy. The scene in a greenhouse is different during the day. The vivid flowers, cloaked in grey, make it seem as though time has stopped. The two of them smile as though trying to bring him a different world back to normal.
ごめんなさいね
I'm sorry, but I had to gather you all here.
この場所へ来てもらう必要があったの血まみれメアリーの儀式で消えてしまっ
Who
た
disappeared after a Bloody Mary ritual?
彼女を消した犯
You
人
have to be here in this greenhouse in order to catch a culprit.
犯人って
Culprit?
イチゴが消えたのは
You mean Ichigo didn't go away by herself, but there was a
第
third party
三者がい
involved?
たってことか
Yes. The two of them are speechless. It's natural. Rika was adamant Ichigo left her own accord, and Yuri, while she didn't think it was all to blame, seemed to place some faith in the occult theory. But a culprit could be involved as outside of their scope.
犯人というからにはその
Since you said there's a
Suoh-sanに
culprit,
は
I'm guessing you've
目星
figured
は
out
つい
how
て
to
いる
reduce
んだね
Suoh-san? Have you?
本当なの
Yes.
さらった犯人は
I think I know the culprit who took her is.
おそらく
But importantly, when catching a culprit, though,
でも
it's finding out where she was
犯人を
taken.
捕まえるよりも
That's the hardest
一
part.
番難解なのは
And my words, Rika and Ringo nod.
それは道理だね
That makes sense.
イチゴが見つかれ
We
ば
find Ichigo,
さらった相手
we
は
find
お
the
のずとわか
culprit.
る
Rika nods comprehendingly. Then comes closer and looks me straight in the eye.
イチゴさんの居場所を知っているのそれなら早く行きましょう犯人がいたって
Do you know
私
where
たち
Ichigo-san
4人
is?
でなら
If
な
you
んと
do,
か
we
な
should
る
go
わ
now. The culprit is there before us because she'll be able to do something. We'll go searching for our next episode, shall we? Bye bye.
光あふれた花園